Is it fair that time can stand still when I'm entranced by your mention? Is it fair that time can stand still when I'm entranced by your mention, yet it won't go back centuries to days of your tribulation? Is it fair that time can stand still when I'm entranced by your mention, yet it won't go back centuries to days of your tribulation? Is it fair that you come to me in each hopeless situation, but I cannot return to you when left you there a whole nation and you stood there amongst the dead in your eyes, but death's reflection drawn in your eye, the tears that saw on Hussain the world's desertion. Tell me how the eye that sees this notices me, O Hussain.
يحتشد اليوم المعزون تحت راية المولى الغريب أبي عبد الله الحسين عليه السلام في مدينة نيويورك، ملبين نداء الفطرة، رافعين رايات العزاء في أيام الحسين عليه السلام وفي شهر محرم الحرام.
Strengthen, be worlds apart from his servant. Though time draws us further apart, fires in me you've created, so when my mind recalls
يجتمع المسلمون وغيرهم رجالا ونساء كبارا وصغارا في هذه المواكب العزائية الضخمة بكل سلم ومحبة، ويقدمون واجب العزاء وفاء للدم المسفوك بيد الظالمين في كربلاء. وهنا الصرخة من مدينة نيويورك، الكل يلبي النداء ويقول لبيك يا حسين.
I weep upon my hand, my tears and images
that Karbala, that is a universal principle that everybody can relate to, is how he had endless love for humanity, and he stood for justice and caring and compassion, and he had so many examples of that. And so as we want to share the weight of such a strong message, it's hard to really portray it with just pamphlets handing out. And so as a sign of our the generosity of Imam Hussain and the love that he shared with everyone, from giving water to his enemies to comforting the homeless, we are handing out roses because it helps for people to feel that we do care, and we want to spread the beauty of the message of Imam Hussain. So why not beautify it by having roses? And we're also handing out water so that we can, Imam Hussain was denied water, so in his name, we're quenching the thirst of others so that they can feel how powerful the water is that he had sacrificed for. So with roses and water, we are, instead of words, we are actually through our actions showing the beauty of Imam Hussein's message and how so many people are being inspired by it. And alhamdulillah, it's been a success. When we share the rose with everyone, they thank us, and that's truly the beauty of Imam Hussein's message. We're so thankful to have it. And for any stranger, they really cannot understand that just by reading it sometimes. So we add a rose to it, and hopefully it inspires them and so non-Muslims alike can also share the message.
With such deep love, some dreams all I see is beauty. Others my heart stops in its tracks and my eyes see calamity. They see the sun on the sky perched. They see the sun on the sky perched as it taunts young tongues so thirsty. They see arrows thirsty for blood, and they see swords seeing death as a bounty. Indeed, I'm taunted by your love. Indeed, I'm taunted by your love. It can shape the heart as mighty, yet it can tear that same heart apart and make me break down a man empty. What love that gives the heart joy, yet makes the eye weep for Hussain? And yet both in smiles and cries, all it calls for is Hussain. Can the cause of such emotion be worlds apart from his servant?
Hussain stood for us what? That every human being on this earth, wherever they are, the basic necessity of water should be given to everyone. Do you know how many children in Africa need Hussain? Do you know how many children in India?
When veils between worlds are lifted, will you hear me cry out your name? Will you search for the voice that called for its beloved and burning flame? When veils between worlds are lifted, will you hear me cry out your name? Will you search for the voice that calls for its beloved and burning flame? Will you forget that you're suffering, a soul for this voice it became, so that each time it sought good deeds, your message it longed to inflame? Will you recall those who served you? Will you recall those who served you? Is that not why to us you came? Oh, who needs servants, please know. Oh, who needs...
There's it's a sacrifice like Imam Hussain, and I just can't speak how much my heart, how much it means just to be here, to support and to remember Imam Hussain in these days, just so that all of us can keep Imam Hussain alive in our hearts.
I saw for this voice it became, so that each time it sought good deeds, your message.
Imam Hussain is live in America. Although he fought this battle miles away and years ago, he lives within everybody's heart and everybody's soul. We shall never forget Imam Hussain.
Imam Hussain wouldn't have completed his goal to save Islam. It would not have been completed. So whenever I think back to how he fought courageously and what he did, I think that what I'm doing, whenever I get mad or when I do something, I know this is wrong. So I try to calm myself and remember Imam Hussain and his situation.
The followers of Imam Hussain, we are ready to sacrifice our souls, our lives, our kids, our money, everything God has given us for Imam Hussain.
When all the Muslims went on Yazid's side, he stayed on his side, on Allah's side. He had 72 people with him, and he was very good. And when Yazid told him that you have to come on my side or else you're gonna be killed, and then he came, he told him, no, I'm not. If you want to be king, you can be king, but you can't force people like this. So he stood up, and he did a battle versus thousands of people when he only had 72 people.
Oh, he who needs servants, please know my need for you is just the same. When we are judged, will you hear the voice that cries out?
طبعا الدين الإسلامي بموجب الإحصاءات الرسمية هو أكثر دين يتم الاهتداء إليه في أوروبا وفي أمريكا. إحصاءات رسمية أكثر دين يتم التحول إليه من الأديان الأخرى هو الإسلام. وطبعا الإسلام المتمثل بخط أهل البيت هو الإسلام النقي الذي جاء به القرآن ودعا إليه النبي محمد صلى الله عليه وآله.